Hello and welcome to today's video, the first video of the year. I am so excited for this year because I'm really I'm here to commit, guys. I know I've said this in the past, but really I have healed, I think, enough for the last couple years. I'm ready to be a menace. But even with the new year, new me mentality, something that probably will never change is my terrible rankings. I am aware that after I rank an album, you guys are just like, and I always tell you, hey, my ranking can change. I can do better, but can I? That is what we're going to find out today. So I looked at the last 2 years of videos I have posted that were album rankings besides revisits or the Taylor version albums, videos, whatever. And without looking at what my previous ranking was, I re-ranked those projects. And we're gonna see just how different they are. Now, just from what I kind of remember from editing or first listens, I have a feeling some of these lists are going to change drastically. So maybe you guys will give me some respect now. I don't know. We're gonna find out today. So the first one we are going to start with is Harry's House. This was the first video I posted after a major depression funk. Which depressive episode that was, I can't tell you, but I know it was bad. And obviously, I do love the album. I have it on the wall. So my first initial listen, my top 5 was Satellite, Little Freak, Cinema, Daylight, Late Night Talking. I'm screaming because I'm pretty sure my top 5 has not changed. Neither has my bottoms. Oh my God, we love a bottom. We love a consistent bottom. If I look at my current ranking, number 1, Little Freak. Number 2, Cinema, Satellite, Late Night Talking, and Daylight. So literally the same top 5, just in a not completely different order. Satellite's still a cute number. I'm sad that she went from 1 to 3, but Miss Cinema, oh, she's so sexy. Oh. If a song could show up in a red lacy bra, it would be Miss Cinema. Little Freak, I don't know what Little Freak does to me. I wish I could explain the hold this song has on me. I don't know. Little Freak Jezebel. She sits high atop a kitchen counter. I don't know. So yeah, the bottom, Love of My Life and Boyfriends. Boyfriends actually moved up on my list. She did grow on me a little bit. Love of My Life. Baby, you were the love of my life. Whoa, it just doesn't do it for me. That's crazy. What can I say? A girl knows what she likes. I'm honestly not super surprised by this. I kind of snapped with these little outros, the Harry's House one was cute. What happened? I just gave up. I was like, y'all don't give a if there's a graphic or not. Okay, so for Jack in the Box here, this is one I don't think has changed very much, if I'm being completely honest. Number 1, Safety Zone, =, Stop, Arson, Future. Number 1, Safety Zone, Arson, =, Stop, More. Okay, so there was a little bit of a switch up for my top 5. A bottom, again, wow. The last 3 are exactly the same. We love a consistent bottom. Let's start a rumor. I actually just watched bottoms on my other channel. By the time this is up, that video is up. Y'all should go check it out. It's really fun. But yeah, I'm not surprised that this really didn't change. Again, maybe I just know what I like. No, see, I say that, but I think my gut's ranking when we get there. And we're gonna have to talk about that. Okay, because I'm gonna have to defend my life. Alrighty, so the next one we are going to is Emails I Can't Send, which is also on the wall. Top 5 for this one. Already Over, Nonsense, Decode, Tornado Warnings, Emails I Can't Send. This has changed. Bottom, I put Skinny Dipping that low. Well, what else was I gonna put there? Bet You Wanna? No. Read Your Mind? No. Fast Times? Hell no. I will defend Fast Times until my dying breath. And this is why. Because Miss Fast Times is now in my top 5. But my new top 5, Already Over, Opposite. Number 3, Decode, so that hasn't changed at all. 4, Emails I Can't Send, and Fast Times. However, I'm surprised to see Tornado Warnings, well, not really that high up, because now Tornado Warnings is sitting cute at number 9. Feather, number 7. Nonsense, number 6. It makes sense for Nonsense to be this high on the first listen. Not surprised at all. It's such a fun little number. Everything on this album is top tier, maybe except for Bad for Business. Now listen, I know she's still at the bottom, And was I singing along at the show? Hell yeah. Was I sitting there with the cowboy hat twirling? Hell yeah. But she's still at the bottom. Like, something has to be at the bottom. And for me, it's bad for business. Vicious because I like Du Bois. Skinny dipping, I'm happy to see, kind of made up the rankings a little bit. I'm not surprised by this. This makes sense. I feel like a lot of the, cause Bet You Wanna down here is super low, but I saw it live. So far, they've been pretty consistent, like the rankings. Yeah, a couple things switch here and there, but time is gonna do that, seeing it live. Like, I can't really be too surprised about it, but like I said, it's probably gonna get scary in a minute. Now we're moving on to Miss Bourne Pink from Blackpink, which I have to say real quick, happy to hear that they renewed their contract as a group, but individually, they can go off and kind of do their own thing. This was my ranking. Number 1, Ready for Love. 2, Hard to Love. 3, Shut Down. 4, Type of Girl. I guess that's like the top half of the album. This actually really hasn't changed. My top now, Shut Down. I don't know what it is. It's a shutdown. The choreo's so fun. I really, like, Shut Down really grew on me. Ready for Love, I don't care. Okay, I see your guys' comments being like, what a fucking local. Listen, I know a good pop song when I hear it. Y'all just don't know fun. Just say that. You don't know fun. The Happiest Girl did move down on my list. I think it was because hearing it for the first time, it was so different. It was just like a breath of fresh air that by the time I got used to it, I was just like, she's a very basic entry-level ballad. Do I think this is their strongest project? No. And y'all already know what my favorite project is because literally hit after hit after hit. I am surprised to see Pink Venom move up like that much. I didn't think I rated Pink Venom last. When I think of favorite Blackpink songs, is Pink Venom up there? No. But that f***ing chorus. Taste that pink venom, taste that pink venom. Get him, get him, get him. It gets stuck straight to your dome like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, they weren't lying. I think they're actually casting a spell. Let's start there. Because how in the hell does it get stuck in your head like that? I'm gonna start a rumor. Blackpink, witches. Starting a rumor. We are going to tackle the Renaissance album from Beyonce. Now, I remember when I first listened to this on video, there was like a lot of standout tracks, and then there were some where I was like, well, I like parts of them, but I don't really know about the other part. So it's very confusing to rank it because I was like, well, what is a balanced like critique? Oh yeah. Oh my God, I put Alien Superstar at 7.
7?
I put Energy last? Oh, this is garbage. America Has a Problem at 11. Oh, babe. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's discuss this fuckery. You know what? Sometimes bullying works. This was one where y'all maybe need to bully me a little bit more. Just a little bit more because I did not think this one was that bad. But in the back of my mind, I was just like, I think I ranked it really bad. And I did. Miss Rennie, I am so sorry. Because if you look at my shit now, this is my top 5 right now. Number 1, Heated. 2, Alien Superstar. 3, Cuff It. Don't come at me because it's a single. She's still fun. Back the fuck off. Number 4, America Has a Problem. Seeing it live definitely helped chart that up. And 5, Cozy. Say Cozy has always been a top 5 for me though. You know, because there's a lot of people that started liking it after seeing it live. I was there. I was there. I knew. I didn't know that much. And then for me, it goes Church Girl, which I put at 5. Energy, that's crazy. Plastic Off the Sofa. I see why I put it up so high here because it was something that was a little more familiar to me. America Has a Problem being 11 is actually criminal. America Has a Problem, and it's me. My number 11 is Pure Honey, which is crazy. I knew this one I ranked low, and it's still like not a favorite. So I had like a really hard time putting Pure Honey at 11, but I cannot tell you how many times a day I go, Miss Honey, Miss Honey, Miss Honey. It's just so fun for no reason. For no reason. And seeing it live, the live performance definitely elevated it for me. 13, I put Thick, which has not moved. That's that thick. That's that young. But you better not lose that ass though. That's my favorite line. Energy at 16 is so crazy. Every time I look at the bottom, I'm just like it's kind of a jump scare. Well, the next album we did was Midnights. This is the 3 a.m. edition. Oh my God, that's right. This was my first video in my new apartment. Oh my God, and I was in this room too, which is crazy. Like, look how different. I literally lived like a frat boy for like 4 months. We don't talk about it. My top 5 here: Lavender Haze, Midnight Rain, Sweet Nothing, Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda, and Labyrinth. I don't think much has, well, some has changed. Let me see at the bottom. Question, Bejeweled, Glitch. Oh my God, I actually don't think a lot has changed. Wow, so my current top 5. Number 1, Labyrinth. I don't know what it is about this song. I don't know what chemical or what chord connected in my brain, but one day I was just like, this is one of the best songs off this project. Her performing it without me, criminal. How are your guys' lists looking for like live shows? I'm down to Peace, personally, which is funny because she gives me none. But that's number 1. Number 2, Midnight Rain, hasn't changed. Number 3, Sweet Nothing, hasn't changed. Number 4, You're on Your Own, Kid. The fact that You're on Your Own, Kid is at 11. And I know exactly what happened because I remember hearing it and being like, she's a cute track 5, but like I just don't see it. And then I was listening to it when I was driving one day to my mom's house, like I was gonna go over there and have dinner, and I just started bawling my eyes out. And I was like, oh, I get it. Like genuinely it clicked. 5, Lavender Haze, which was number 1. She dropped down just a little bit, but she's still in there. Number 8, I have The Great War, have it at 6. Still love that song. I will say though, oh my God, we haven't even talked about the incident. Like, you know, her and Joe breaking up. Ever since that, I've been listening to this album so differently. And it's like, oh, I think this was a cry for help. Like, I think this was a, like, look at me, I need help. But it was disguised as like, oh, you know, it's about a lot of different things. Yeah, probably a lot of different things in one relationship. I don't know, that could just be me like being stupid, but Vigilante Shit I have at 10. Where's Vigilante Shit on? Oh, number 7. See, I've always been with it. That was a song where people were like, oh, after seeing it, you know, on the tour, like I get it now. And that's because, you know, it's like boobs out, ass out, coochie to the world. And you're like, this fan base is no better than like dogs. Question? Yeah, she's there. I've never gotten the hype over Question, I'm sorry. And that concludes literally just 1 year of videos. This video is gonna be a little longer. I hope you're excited, I hope you're ready. So now we move on to SOS from SZA. Top 5 here: Seek and Destroy, Nobody Gets Me, Snooze, Gone Girl, Too Late. Ooh, Too Late definitely moved. I didn't realize I put it so high. Okay, because my current top 5, Snooze, number 1. She's so fucking good. 2, Nobody Gets Me, so that hasn't moved. 3 is Miss Low, which was at 6. Really? I don't know what it is about that song, but I hear it and my ass is in the air. Seek and Destroy, so that moved a little bit, but still there. And Gone Girl. Gone Girl got moved a little bit as well. I don't know what it is about Gone Girl. I feel like no one else gets this song like I do. Where'd I put Used? I put Used at 10 originally? What? I feel like for the most part, the bottom half's gonna be the same. Conceited. Ghost in the Machine, I really want to hear what you guys hear. Like, I hear it, but I don't. Does that make sense? I'm sad, but I also have one foot out the door. I don't know. I don't get it. And when I say I don't get it, I mean me. I don't get me. Open Arms, which I just, yeah, my bottom 2 have stayed the same. I've noticed my bottoms have been consistent. We love a consistent bottom. Next one is Miss Indigo. Oh wow, a couple things have changed. Yeah, top 5, kind of looking, actually not really. This one changed actually a little bit, huh? Closer, still number 1. If you're gonna listen to any song from this video, go listen to that one. It's so fun, it's so good. And I am not a featured person, we all know this. Every feature hits, it's so good, it's so good. Still Life, Change Part 2 jumped a little bit. Hectic. Lonely, I'm not surprised. I'm kind of surprised Hectic was this low, actually. This was like another one that I think just had to kind of sit with me to really figure out what was hitting and what wasn't. Is it my favorite project from June or from RM for the locals? No. Why am I blanking on his last project? Mono, duh. Mono's still my favorite, which you would not ever guess that because I can't even remember the name of it. But yeah, I'm actually not too surprised. Maybe a little, but not, yeah. Okay, next one. Holy fuck. Oh, this ranking has changed a lot, except my bottom 3. Again, we love a consistent bottom. So here my bottom 3 are Bones, Help Me, and Heaven. Here it's Help Me, Bones, Heaven. So Bones and Help Me kind of switched a little bit. But then everything else is like up in the air. My top 5 right now, Eat Me, Forever For Me, Substance, City of Angels, 29. Why did I put Eat Me so low first listen? That was genuinely the first song I was showing everyone. I was just like, you have to listen to this. Like, it's so nostalgic. It's so good. Why would I rank it so low? What is wrong with me? 29 though, that song is still so heartbreaking. 17, 29, ooh. But I understand why Forever For Me was top. Because, like, honestly, Eat Me and Forever For Me kind of flip-flop depending on the day. But they will consistently now be my top 2 from this project. So good. And they're so different from each other. Come on, versatility. Period. All right, next one was, oh, the video that's so embarrassing that is on the internet, which is my video listening to Super Ache from Conan Gray. I don't know why every time I see the title to this project, I want to say Super Cachet. Like, where am I grabbing that extra letter? You want to be different so bad. We get it. My little note on my album ranking. Family Line is basically number 1, but that doesn't feel like I'm giving it enough justice. Like, I need this song to go triple platinum right now. And I still stand by that. I still stand by that. Yeah, it's number 1. Like, it goes without saying. It is such a heartbreaking song. And if you unfortunately get it, you get it. Oh my God, my top 5 has not changed. People Watching, Disaster, Memories, Summer Child. That's hilarious. Some albums I just know, first listen. Then after that it kind of changes. Astronomy jumped up, and then it goes to Best Friend. Movies. Yours is there. Footnote did jump up. I was too harsh in this video. I do remember talking about Footnote being like, like Taylor did it and did it better. But when you separate that, it's a heartbreaking but beautiful song. Jigsaw being towards the bottom. The Exit kind of, yeah, because I had to make room for the others. So yeah, this is not surprising to see at all. My note though about Family Line is taking me out because girl, yeah, like genuinely I need everyone to know this song. Family Line needs to get the reputation that Heather has. Right? I know I'm right. It's so good. Endless Summer Vacation. So here, this top 5. Ooh, she's looking a little familiar. Yep. My top 5 now is Jaded, River, Handstand, Wild Card. That one grew on me quite a bit. And Violet Chemistry. Rose Colored Lenses is just right there, just barely missing the cut. That's crazy. Island has not moved. I still do not like that song. I will be straight up. I don't like it. It's too straightforward. Da-da-da-da, on an island with like the island beat in the back. F off. Like, I just don't like it. Flowers kind of jumped up a little bit. I'm kind of a Flowers anti, if I'm being honest. I liked it, but I never loved it. I never was like, I'm gonna go stream it. I love Jaded. I love River. I love my top 5. Genuinely, like, those are pretty much, I guess, top 6. Those are the ones that I listen to from this project. Everything else is just kind of like I'll visit it once in a while, but yeah. We listened to This Is Why from Paramore. Oh, things have changed. Almost everything kind of did like a little flippy flop. So my top 5 now is Crave. I'm not even gonna try to say it, but you can see it. Big Man, Little Dignity. This is why it grew on me a lot. And I think it was seeing it live because Paramore actually opened up for Taylor at the Arizona shows for the Eras Tour, which that was a dream come true. I've never seen Paramore live, but I've loved so much of their music. Hayley Williams is an actual icon, should be president, not of the United States, of the world. If I need anyone to represent me, it's her. The news making that big of a jump is kind of crazy. Like, that was bottom tier for me, and now it's Thick Skull, which isn't really crazy. But you first making that big of a downfall, like, damn girl, get up. But sometimes it's crazy to see how much a ranking can really change. Because when I make these rankings, it's like the first listen and then me listening to it while I edit, but obviously like I'm cutting it up. So it's not even I get to listen to the whole song through editing process. So, wow, that's crazy. All right, moving on. Because the next one, I'm so excited because I know my ranking has changed and we have a couple things to talk about. Next album that we visited was My 21st Century Blues, Escapism. I'm sorry, I'm still playing that song. That should have been nominated. Number 2, I have 5 Star Hotels, which I originally had at 10 because I'm loony. Number 3, I had Hard Out Here, which I had a 4, so that's not terrible. 4, I have Body Dysmorphia because maybe we relate a little bit too hard. Number 5, Black Mascara, which I had a 5. Okay, so not terribly different except 5 Star Hotels. I hate Fun. I was talking about you guys hating Fun. Apparently I hate Fun. Number 6, I had Ice Cream Man, so that dropped a little bit. 7, Oscar winning Tears. Okay. It's so frustrating because like it should have been nominated, and I know trophies and nominations and all that like doesn't mean success, but it's like, damn, I want you to at least acknowledge the project that was put out. Next one we listened to was Snow Angel from Miss Renee Rapp. I'm actually curious to see this ranking because I kind of have a feeling it's changed, except for the last song. Okay, listen, I need to defend myself. Okay? I don't get the wedding song like you do, and that's okay. Am I saying it's bad? No. Do I get it? Also no. And that's fine. It's fine. Wow, so I'm just gonna go from the bottom. Next I have So What Now, so that fell a little bit. I Hate Boston, I Wish, and I have Snow Angel at number 8. So that didn't move too much. Talk Too Much did move up. My top 5, Tummy Hurts is still 5. 23 is now 4. Pretty Girls is 3. Willow's number 2. I will defend Willow with my life. And number 1 is Gemini Moon. So the same songs, just a different order. I love being consistent. Poison still 6. This makes sense. This was one that I knew I didn't have to go and listen to. This is what I did actually to make this ranking. I hit Gemini Moon as 1 because I knew I was gonna put that at 1. And then whatever the shuffle gave me, I just kind of rearranged to like, I would want this, and that's how I knew my ranking. Yeah, really no notes. I did unfortunately miss Renee when she was here in Arizona. I was very sick, not like sick, but like period sick. Girl, let's not talk about it. You go over 25, your body hates you. But thankfully, Julie went to the LA show, one of my friends, and got me the I Hate LA shirt. Prized possession. It's so good. It's so fun. But Renee is an artist I would love to see live so much. Next one is Guts from Olivia Rodrigo, and this is the one that I'm very intrigued to see because I think this one's changed a little bit. Okay, so this was my first ranking. It's changed a little bit. Not too bad. I think the biggest change is Get Him Back. Originally, I ranked Get Him Back at 10. Get Him Back now is 4 for me. That song has grown on me so much, and I wish I could tell you why. The more I listened to it, the more I liked the quirks of it. The more I understood it, the more I got it, and the more I was just like, yeah, Get Him Back. In all ways. So now The Grudge has stayed the same. Bad Idea Writes number 2 for me. Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl, which is now nominated for a Grammy. Get Him Back and Teenage Dream. And then Lacey at number 6. So Lacey's gone up a little bit. I really love Lacey. Love is Embarrassing, and then Logical. Here's the thing. I know some of y'all are like, Logical that low? It was a crime to begin with, and now it's all the way down there. The reason why Logical is so low is because my favorite part's the end. Logical, logical. And when I hear the chorus, the 2 + 2 = 5 line, it kind of makes me cringe now. Because I'm like, we couldn't have written something just a little bit better. Like a little more clever. Love is Embarrassing and Pretty Isn't Pretty being besties is intentional because I really think those songs are like the cousins on this album. And I almost feel like you like one more than you like the other, or you like one and you don't really like the other. Like it's kind of one or done. So for me, I like Pretty Isn't Pretty more than Love is Embarrassing. So that's why that is above that. But as far as the ranking, like I guess it's really not anything crazy different. Like I said, I kind of know at this point what I like. I've done so many reviews, I've listened to so much music that I'm like, I kind of get it. The only one so far that's had like a huge change has been Rennie. All right, second to last one, we went to Madison Beer's album, Silence Between Songs. I put Showed Me above I Wonder. I was such a hater because I wonder, like, I still just get like it should be in a Broadway show and it's like the Broadway number that everyone skips, but I do like it more than Showed Me. My top 5 right now is Rider, Sweet Relief, Spinning, Home to Another One, and Envy the Leaves. Envy the Leaves is a little low. Why are you all the way down there? Get up. Get up. Fight. Fight for your life. Honestly, At Your Worst and Envy the Leaves kind of go back and forth just depending on the day. King of Everything being that low, I'm so surprised. It's actually really interesting to see like what does move, because I feel like when I first listened to these projects, like anything that's super familiar or what I really listen to on the daily automatically gets like top spot for me. But then when I really sit and listen and marinate with these projects, I'm like, oh shit, I like what you brought to it. And this might be a good example of it, because this project was very interesting for me. I remember when my friends were first asking me like, what'd you think of it? And I was like, I don't know, like I really like some of it, but other parts I was just like not super impressed with. And the more I listened to it, the more I got it. I was like, oh, no, it's clicking. So we are going to look at my Scarlet ranking. Wow, 97 jumped up a lot. So there has been some change. So my top 5 right now on Scarlet is Agora Hills, Demons, Paint the Town Red, Attention, and Skull and Bones. Where's Skull and Bones? Number 9, I guess. And then it goes to Ouchies, which hasn't moved. Interesting. And the freestyle hasn't changed either. Go Off did drop a little bit. Love Life kind of stayed the same. Love Life is interesting for me because I like the premise of it. I hate the beginning. It's so repetitive. I'm like, okay, get into it. I love Life. Okay, we got it. 97 jumped up quite a bit. Fuck the Girls and Wet Vagina. Yeah. I'm like, this is such a depressing note to end this video on, because it's like, oh, I think we were all a little disappointed to some degree, whether it be like her actions, the music, whatever. So that's very interesting. And honestly, I'm not going to give it too much mind or attention. Whatever. It really be like that. Anyway, this was probably way too long of a video, but I hope you guys did enjoy just kind of going back and seeing where we've been, where we are now. It's really fun to see like what my initial thoughts were on a project and how much they actually have changed with time. Because I always tell you guys, like, give me time, let's see what happens. And I feel like I kind of proved it. Like, a couple things can grow on me. But if you guys want to do something like this or have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know. If you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all the stuff I'm supposed to say as a YouTuber. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.